Good morning. I can be kind of brief about this, I think. I want to say some more about Gabriel, not the homeless anymore, the ex-homeless. As I said in an earlier video, he now has an apartment to stay in. He has a key to it. He's staying as a barter sort of arrangement for the work that he does on it. But anyway, what I wanted to say about Gabriel is, well, it's about me in a way. As he was going along in an earlier video, I asked him to list all those people who went out of their way to help him. I nicknamed the Good Sams, short for the Good Samaritans. People that really had nothing in it for themselves. They just saw that here was a man who needed help, and they came up with it. I disqualified myself. I say, no, you can't count me in there, Gabriel, and I'll explain later why. Now I'm ready to explain why. It's because with me, it wasn't so selfless. In the first place, he was brought to me. I was up in a haymow, and a fella came up in his car, a guy I knew, Joe, and introduced me to Gabriel, and I found out about him. And I asked Gabriel, I said, well, can you, Joe said, do you have any work for him here? And I thought, well, I don't know. Do you have a car? No, he doesn't have a car. He says, I've got a bicycle. I wouldn't be surprised if Joe did the talking there, because Gabriel, one of the things about him is he's very awkward when first meeting people in general. He loves his hood. And I actually couldn't even see his face for a while because he'd never met me. But anyway, I thought, well, let me give it some thought. He had a phone, and I said, call me or I'll call you or whatever. And so he worked for me. I had labor. I was getting something out of it. My cats may want to fight. I was getting something out of it for me. And I wasn't going out of my way. He was going to have to ride his bicycle to come here. I wasn't going to be going and driving somewhere to get him. So, it was hardly selfless. Now, I was paying him, but I was just paying him what I would pay Adam the Oxman, who had been here before. And another thing, he said, because Joe was explaining that he wanted to learn blacksmithing, and we talked about that, because me, a blacksmith, not very much of one. But anyway, so I said to him, so you want to learn that? And Gabriel said, I want to learn everything. That got my attention, those words, because here at Frank's school, there is so much to learn. And he wants to learn everything. Well, he was the one who volunteered that, and I think it's pretty much true. And to make it shorter, I regard him now, he has learned a lot, but the thing is he's taught a lot to almost everywhere he's been. Not purposely necessarily, but the effect has been to teach. And I regard him as on the faculty of Frank's school, and he was even when he was homeless. He was on the faculty because there was a man who, like Chaucer said, would gladly learn and gladly teach. And I know quite a few other people who would gladly teach. One of them comes in my mind right now, but doesn't want to learn. And Chaucer had said of that scholar that he would he learn and gladly teach. And so I've got a faculty member. He doesn't live here, never has, and I don't know if he ever will, but he's been involved, he's worked for me a lot, and he has taught me, he's taught you, if you've watched these videos, and I'm going along longer than I should, so bye for now.